Welcome back to the channel today. We're out here once again working on the C10, and today we're going to try to finish up the drum brakes. Now last night we got the driver's side all put back together and we completely went through them, and here was the shoes and all that we took off. It had been a while since anything had been done to them, and that side was actually sticking pretty bad. So today we're going to try to change the passenger side out and get this truck where it is able to stop and all, and hopefully it won't be too much longer we'll be able to get it on the road. But so that's what the plans are for today. So to remove the old shoes and springs and everything, you can go out and buy a specific drum brake tool kit, and that's not a bad idea, but you can also do it with some just common hand tools, like some channel locks. Vice grips work pretty well. Get you some duck bills. An old flat screwdriver is good for removing springs. Now there will be a couple of drum brake tools that are pretty cheap that you should probably get. I mean, to pull the nails out with these little springs to be able to remove the shoe from the backing plate, you can do it with some pliers, but this little tool right here is pretty handy. You can buy these like in your auto parts stores pretty cheap. You can also get drum brake pliers, and they'll help you remove the springs. So now let's get right into it. I'll set y'all up and you'll be able to kind of see the process of what goes on. About that's cleaned up, we're going to remove our wheel cylinder. And the first step, we got to take the brake line loose from the back. So now we're going to go inside and get us a flare nut wrench, go ahead and get that broke loose, and then we're going to take your wheel cylinder right there, we're going to take it out. It's got two 3/8 bolts on it, so we'll go ahead and get all that taken care of. Guys, right now we're disconnecting the brake line. As you can see, I got it broke loose. It is important when messing with any type of line like brake lines or what have you, use a flare nut wrench. Especially on this older stuff, you try to use just a regular open end wrench. More than likely you're going to round the nut off because there'll be some rust and some mud, and these flare nut wrenches pretty much grip the majority of the nut, so it doesn't have the chance to slip. Whereas like your typical open end wrench, you'd only have mainly two contact points. It'd be pretty easy to round one off. So that's just a little tip. Because when you round one off, it is not fun trying to get it to break loose after that point in time. One step that you're gonna want to do is you got your drums here. You want to spray them out, get any oils and everything out of them. These obviously are not new drums. We just took the old ones and they were able to be turned, so that's what we did. There's going to be some light oil in here, and obviously you don't want oil on your brakes. You're going to take you some brake clean. We just get this stuff from Advance and spray it down pretty good, and then wipe everything out with a towel. And we'll give it a good coating. Like that. Then we want to take you a towel and just wipe everything out in there. Get any oil and any debris off of it. As you can see, they're still pretty dirty, and get everything out of there that you can in order to give you, so there'll be more friction between the drum and the shoes to make stopping easier. So as you can see, we got that pretty well wiped out. Now the next step that we're going to do is we're going to go and disassemble the passenger side. So I'll set y'all up and you can kind of see the process that it takes. We finally got both sides done after a lot of aggravation and frustrations. Finally got drums are on both sides. Now the last step is we're going to end up bleeding. We got to bleed all four corners off anyway, and then the old truck will have brakes. So thank y'all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe you learned something, maybe not, but make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.